change. That is the key word in tonight's discussion. Change. Survivor Series. The Survivor Series for so long now, so long, has meant brand-to-brand warfare, brand-to-brand supremacy. Which brand is the best brand in WWE? The only night they will say that SmackDown can take on Raw, Raw can take on SmackDown, so on and so forth. And let's be honest, all of that is garbage. Garbage. And, I hate coming on here and being like this. I do. I really don't like coming on here and being this way. I like coming on here and talking good about wrestling, talking good about the WWE, talking good about the pay-per-view that I have enjoyed the most throughout the entire time that I have been a professional wrestling fan. Survivor Series has been one of those pay-per-views. Me and my family. Always. The Survivor Series has been that one of those pay-per-views that we've always gathered around and watched each and every year, wrestling fans. One of my earliest, fondest memories of watching the Survivor Series is The Undertaker's tombstoning Hulk Hogan right into the steel chair to become the WWE champion for the first time. Absolutely awesome moment. And ever since then, I was hooked on wrestling before then, but since then, absolutely hooked. Couldn't get me away from watching wrestling, especially since that moment. Tune in every Monday Night Raw, so on and so forth. But let me tell you guys, change is the name of the game. Especially after what we're going to see this Monday. What we're going to see this Monday, no doubt we're going to see a good matchup. I'm not taking anything away from the New Day versus the Bloodline matchup because that promises to be a good match. I'll be tuning in to watch it. I'll watch every minute of Monday Night Raw. You all know I will. You all know that you'll see a Raw review right here tomorrow night. But the name of the game is change. And the reason why you're hearing me moan and groan and complain about this is the fact that the Survivor Series is coming up. And Roman Reigns versus Big E is what we're probably going to see at the Survivor Series. And that's what we're going to see tomorrow night. This whole dynamic of, brand to brand invitation. Well, what it really is Raw needs a quick ratings grab, and let's stick the hottest stable on TV against Big E and his hottest tag team in the New Day. Reform the New Day and put them against the Bloodline. Something that's the best thing on SmackDown. Best thing in all WWE. That's what that is. Now, if this would lead to the Survivor Series, you wouldn't hear me complain one bit. You would hear me take back everything I'm saying right now. Every minute of this rant right now. You would hear me take back everything. But it's not going to. After this 6-man tag team match that we're going to see tomorrow, that is advertised for tomorrow, it won't be talked about again. It probably won't be talked about again throughout the entire build to the Survivor Series after Crown Jewel. Because Roman Reigns is not going to lose to Brock Lesnar, and if he does, it is by disqualification or countout. Something of that nature. Because unlike everybody else, I don't think Brock Lesnar is going to come back and lose clean 1, 2, 3, or tap out in his first match back in WWE. I don't think that's going to happen. He very well could, but I don't think that's going to take place. It could. It could. Okay, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, wrestling fans, as far as the Survivor Series is concerned, as far as what they should do, why not take SmackDown's best matches, take NXT's best matches. I know people are griping about what NXT is doing now. I get it. It is nothing like what the NXT Yellow and Black was like when it was under only the Triple H umbrella. But take their best matches that they have, and then take the best matches from Monday Night Raw, put it all together, put a few 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series matches in it, and you have the Survivor Series. Forget about brand supremacy. Forget about brand warfare. You know, it's clear. It is too obvious. It is too clear that Raw is nowhere near as strong, as good as SmackDown. Even after the brand split, the draft, whatever you're going to call it, whatever you're going to say, Vince McMahon, those famous words that you always say, it's time to shake things up a bit. Even after you change a few superstars here and there, Raw will not look as good as SmackDown, simply because of the networks that they're on. It won't. Raw will always look like the B show because of the superstars. Even though, I'm going to be honest, I really enjoy RK Bro over there. I really am a fan of RK Bro over there. And I'm a real fan of AJ Styles being over on Raw. I'm a fan of that. Even though I think once those two are split up, Omos is in trouble. I do. I don't care if he gets a big singles push or not. I think he's in trouble because of his wrestling ability. But change the Survivor Series dynamic. Change everything. Just by looking at what they're going to do on Monday tells me that change needs to happen. You are giving away one of the biggest matches on the Survivor Series card Monday. You're giving it away, pretty much. You know, what about Bobby Lashley? What are you going to do with him? You know, Goldberg cut a promo a few weeks ago. Why don't you actually I can't believe I'm saying this because the SummerSlam match between Bobby Lashley and Goldberg absolutely was horrible. But why don't you cut an actual long-term storytelling, since he's going to be, if they go through with it, at Crown Jewel? Why don't you have Goldberg and Bobby Lashley have a long-term storytelling on the way to Crown Jewel? Forget about Extreme Rules. Forget about it. Change. Change is the name of the game. Survivor Series, change it. I'm getting out of here, wrestling fans. See you tomorrow for my Raw review. I hope it's a good show. They got a good main event going, so I hope the rest of the show is good. Y'all let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. Should Survivor Series be changed? What should they do with the Survivor Series? You've heard my opinion, guys. Until I see you again, this is Webby, and I'll catch all of you on the other side. Talk to you later.